Hello there, everybody. Welcome to my channel. Victoria here at Radiant Moon Tarot. This is your daily reading for Tuesday, June 20th of 2023. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to you. If you're returning, welcome back. Always grateful for every single one of you, your likes, shares, subscribes, and your fantastic energy. Let's get into your reading. We're going to see what energies are coming out for you today. Tomorrow, by the way, folks, is the summer solstice, June 21st. This is usually the solstices, right? We get them twice a year. We get the summer solstice and we get the winter solstice. And it's a really big energy shift that comes in, right? We're, number one, welcoming in summer. For some of you, it's been feeling like summer for a while, others not so much. But the summer energy gives us more vibrancy. We feel a little bit more creative. We feel a little bit more alive. Of course, if you're in the southern hemisphere, this is your winter solstice. So it can be a really good big turning point for people. So it's a great time really to get started on something new or something different. And we're still in the energy of the new moon that we just had in Gemini. So maybe you're getting some big bright ideas or you're thinking about things a little bit more. And you might just be feeling like you want to try something new and maybe something fun. And it doesn't matter, it's never too late. Okay, is what I'm saying there. It's never too late to try something new or different or to follow some goals and some dreams that you may have. People tend to get a second lease on life or maybe get a little bit more money as you get older and you can kind of, have a little bit more flexibility perhaps in some way. Or maybe there's just something, I've always wanted to do this thing. I'm going to do it, damn it. So you might just be a little bit more determined in this energy. It's a little fiery energy that comes in with the summer solstice. So really quite fun and interesting. So see what you can do to kind of like liven things up in your world. Your energy for today, we've got the Angel of Strength coming in here for you. Now, the Angel of Strength is bringing you inner strength, is bringing you confidence, courage to persevere, very much like the Strength card, right? Leo energy. Okay. And so you might find yourself today where you really do need to kind of dip into those reserves and you may need to just buck up a little bit, take a deep breath, and do something that you just don't feel like doing. Okay. We all have the inner strength to power through things that we just don't want to tackle. So maybe you have to have a conversation with somebody and you're just like, oh man, I just don't want to, or you have to address an issue somewhere today and you're like, man, I just don't know how this is going to go. The Angel of Strength is here to lift you up, to put a hand on your shoulder and to help you through a little bit of a challenge, right? And because it's a daily reading, it's probably not something massive, okay, unless there's something been building up for a while, right? Then it's like a climax of something there. So call on your Angel of Strength if you need a little bit of energy boost, if you need just that little bit of a pick-me-up, that little helping hand to help you to power through, help you initiate something or create some change. It is card number 50. Fives do represent obstacles and challenges, but they also represent exciting opportunity for change, or to navigate, changes in your world. And, change is necessary part of life. We're always evolving, we're always changing and transforming, but going through that process can sometimes be a little bit difficult, right? So, because sometimes we got to leave something behind, sometimes we got to do things that make us feel uncomfortable, and sometimes, let's face it, we don't have all the answers. So sometimes we've got to do something or navigate through something that we don't know, how to do something or how to work something out or how to resolve something. So we got to knuckle down, right? And, rely on our inner reserves to get things done. So call on your Angel of Strength today for that little energy boost. Oh, ew. Okay, we've got the 10 of Wands, sorry. We've got the 10 of Wands coming out here for you today as your overall energy. Number one, some of you have to exert a little bit more effort to get something done. The 10 of Wands is an energy, we see a little, I don't know, it's an ant, I guess, on there holding up that giant cherry. So you might feel like that King Atlas or that Atlas figure that we see, right? This big bodybuilder person holding the world, right, on their shoulders. And you might feel as though the world is pressing down on you today a little bit. But the Ten of Wands is an energy of completion. So you might again need that angel of strength there to knuckle through something, to power through something and get something done. Okay. Something that's maybe been lingering for a while, maybe it's been weighing on your nerves for a little bit. Okay. Or something that's maybe in your workplace, right? And it's like, man, I've got to finish this project. I've got a deadline to meet. I'm only halfway there. And pooh, man, oh man, is that ever stressful? Right? And the Ten of Wands does bring in stresses and burdens and feeling like that weight of the world is on your shoulders, right? But the great thing is with the Ten of Wands, you never give up. Okay. You don't just throw in the towel and say, forget it. I'm never going to finish this thing. Let's go for happy hour, right? That's not what you do in the Ten of Wands, right? In the Ten of Wands, you power through. So call on again that angel of strength. They're linked together right there. The Ten of Wands also can represent that things are about to get easier for you. Okay, you've traveled a long and challenging road on something in your life and you are right at the finish line. Okay, so you're at the turning point. Things are about to get a little bit easier for you, but it may require a little bit of change on your part, right? And so again, that can be a little bit tiring and worrisome. The Ten of Wands reminds us, okay, you might have a lot of responsibilities and things, right? A lot of heavy workload, heavy lifting to do today. And the Ten of Wands always reminds us to have a look at our responsibilities in our life. Are you holding the responsibilities that other people should be taking care of? Are you taking on extra workload to cover someone's butt? Where can you find a little bit of relief by saying no, by putting up some boundaries, or by giving someone else back their responsibilities, right? Sometimes we help people out of the kindness and the goodness of our hearts. We think we're doing a good thing until someone takes advantage. Or we say yes to something and then it turns out, oh my God, I wish I hadn't said that I could do this because I just don't have time. I don't have time. I don't have the energy, right? So this puts you in that Ten of Wands energy. So this is really giving you, a reminder just to reflect and see, is there anything that you're taking on that should be the responsibility of someone else? You might need that angel of strength to give it back, right? To say no. No is a complete sentence. We quite often find ourselves in the energy where if we say no to something, we have to give a big lengthy explanation. You don't. Right? You don't have to. No is that complete sentence. And if someone doesn't like it, they can ask more questions, right? Or they can try and negotiate with you or something like that. But, in this energy, it's, a little bit more of stand your ground, right? Because, someone else might be stressed and burdened as well, but so are you, right? And it's not that you don't want to help anybody, but sometimes you're just not able to. All right, so just be a little bit aware of that energy. We've got the fortune teller coming in here as your advice from spirit. First off, trust your intuition, okay? Be your own fortune teller. It's like you might be sitting there at some point today or maybe even tomorrow and you're like, I saw this coming. I knew this was going to happen, right? So why didn't you listen to it? Okay, the fortune teller says that you have all of the mystic and magical powers within you. Your third eye is open, your crown chakra is open, right? And you need to trust the messages that you're receiving. You need to trust your instincts, trust that intuition of yours, trust your vision, trust that deep inner knowing, okay? Because yes, sometimes, you might sit there and go, you watch, I'm going to do this one extra thing for this person and I'm going to get a whole bunch of crap dumped on me, right? And sure enough, your fortune teller energy is saying, you were right. Okay, so always trust those instincts, okay? Because we don't want to necessarily look back and say, damn it, I knew that was going to happen, right? Or I knew I should have turned left instead of turning right, or I knew I shouldn't have taken that route to work, all right? So remember, your intuition is always right and is always pointing you in the right direction. So our human brains, though, and our upbringing and our society trains us to ignore our intuition. So be your own fortune teller in this energy, okay? This is also showing you that there's a lot of magic that's around you right now. And of course, we did have new moon in Gemini on Saturday, Saturday night, right? So we're still in the remnants of that. So if you haven't set any intentions, if you haven't sat there and done any manifestation or clearing rituals, okay, then this might be a good time for you to just do that. And it doesn't have to be fancy, it doesn't have to be complicated. It can be very simply, remember, intention is everything. So it can be very simply sitting outside, closing your eyes, just connecting with your space, connecting with your energy, and just saying something out loud. It can be as simple as that, right? And, we do add other little magical things to our intentions, right? To, get that little energy boost, but you don't have to, okay? And there's a lot of very interesting information out there in the world, but and some of it is so overwhelming and so complicated, right? People fluff things up and whatever. So if you have not already set some intentions there, fortune teller says now is a good time to do that. So it's a great day. It's not too late. And let's face it, folks, you can manifest and set intentions 24 hours a day, 365 days of the year. Okay, it's just that we do it at certain times to get that background energy boost and give more impact to what we're stating out in the universe, all right? But I think some of you might have a little bit of magic in the air today. You might even get a little bit of a gift or a sigh of relief. The blessings headed, look at that, there's your gift. The blessings headed your way today is the Ace of Swords. So here we are wrapping things up or completing things with the 10, right? And then we move into the 1. So endings coming way to new beginnings. So the Ace of Swords is a really good one for you today because this is clarity, sense of purpose. You might have an epiphany or a revelation that comes in today, but this is also a fresh approach, a new way of doing things, and also maybe a brand new conversation. The aces do bring in new energy. They bring in the Ace of Swords as your ability to cut off or cut out anything that you don't want to carry in that energy. This is where you can really be honest and truthful in all of your conversations and communication. And this is where you're very firm in your convictions, very clear in your convictions. There's no room for argument. There's no room for second guessing anything, right? This is like, bam, I know what I want. I know what I need to say. And that's it. Bottom line, right? We're done. So you could be very, very, very crystal clear in some communication today. But it can also be a day of big ideas. The Ace of Swords is like where your mind is clear, you're very focused on things, and you might have some new ideas, right? It's new, fresh energy there for you. So you could have something new that comes in. Maybe someone comes in and offers to help you with something, or maybe you just have some deep realization about things today, and you're like, we're not doing this anymore. We're going to do it this way today. You could be even tackling a new way, a new approach at an old problem, right? That kind of thing. But the aces are gifts. This is a blessing for you. So, your intuition, Ace of Swords, hello, okay, your ability to set intentions and speak clearly, hello, fortune teller, and the Ace of Swords, okay, but remember, always speak into being that which you want, all right, and if you are focusing on something that you don't want, make that very, very clear. But I would always usually, more often, I prefer to focus on the things I want in my life rather than give any extra energy to things that I don't want, right? Because I don't want to give extra energy to things that I want to go away, right? I want to give that extra energy that I have to the things that make my life more full, more happier, where I feel more secure, all of that kind of stuff, right? It just works better. And it's like, when you put energy to things you don't want, we don't want more of that, right? Because wherever your energy goes is what you manifest. So be very clear on things today, and you just never know. You might have a little bit of magic that happens. But the Ace of Swords, that's the ace of victory and success, okay? The sword of victory and success. It's also the sword of fate. and destiny. So again, maybe there's something going on, especially with that fortune teller energy. There is a fated event, there's something going on or some shift that is meant to happen. So it's like, I've got to deal with this. I don't have a choice. Okay. But with this clarity and focus with the Ace of Swords, you're getting things done, okay? Or you're making some very important decisions, but you're very decisive about it. All right, so I'm going to leave all that there for you guys. I hope there was something here for you. If there was, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. All of that wonderful stuff lets me know you resonate with the reading, but also lets the YouTube algorithm know that yes, this is a good thing, and please share it to more people. So I thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.